The First Descendant presents 3 character options for you to choose from when you start the game: Ajax, Viesa and Lepik. All 3 of these characters are simple enough to use for new players, but their playstyle can vary, providing some unique variations. If you can't decide who you want to play as, in this guide we are going to take a look at each of these 3 characters, including their 4 main skills. Overall, the goal is to look at which type of player each character is suited for, helping you to come to your decision. Remember, you are not tied to just one character forever. More characters can be obtained. First off, we are going to look at Ajax. He is a tank character that is capable of protecting allies. As a tank character, Ajax is great for creating barriers. His first ability, Orbit Barrier, creates a barrier in front that blocks damage. When the barrier is hit, it inflicts reflection damage on the enemies. Second ability, which is going to be Void Walk, jumps forward and deals damage upon landing, inflict a stun. Third ability is going to be Expulsion, deals damage to nearby enemies and inflicts a knockback. His fourth skill is going to be Hyper Cube, creates a dome shaped barrier that blocks damage when using an enhanced skill, grants the barrier enhancement effect to allies. Secondly, we are going to look at Viesa. Viesa is a debuff character. This character has the role of a debuffer, which means that her skills, both active and passive, have the power to chill enemies. Viesa is a quick playstyle, especially when looking at her second skill, Frost Road. This will create a sheet of ice as Viesa walks, which chills enemies that walk on it too. While Viesa can deal some damage, you will also need to understand how her ice shackles work in relation to all of her skills available. Overall, she does have a bit less damage than both Ajax and Lepik, so if you are going for pure DPS, then she might not be the best option. Let's look at her skills. Her first skill is going to be Frost Shards. Fast Frost Shards to deal damage to hit enemies and burst damage to nearby enemies. Her second ability is going to be Frost Road. Activate the Frost Road state. While in the Frost Road state, create an ice sheet on the ground touched. Enemies that touch the ice sheets are inflicted with ice shackles. Her third ability is going to be Cold Snap. Launches a chill towards the front, inflicts damage and ice shackle on the enemies come into contact with the chill. And then her last ability is going to be Blizzards. Create a blizzard at the designated location. Enemies within the blizzard take continuous damage. When the blizzard ends, it explodes and deals a burst damage to nearby enemies. And then last but not least, this is the one that I recommend. I have also been playing him since the start, and it is going to be Lepik. He is a DPS. Unlike Ajax, Lepik's first ability is a direct DPS ability, causing him to throw a grenade which deals burst damage. If you are a fan of characters that primarily focus on dealing heavy damage, then Lepik is the choice for you. He is also a great option for those who are not familiar with third-person shooters or shooting games in general. His passive is called Close Call, gives him a chance to survive fatal damage during a battle, which is obviously very useful. His first ability is gonna be a grenade throw, throws a grenade forward, dealing burst damage. His second ability is gonna be Overclock. Gains Overclock, inflict burns on enemies damaged by grenade throw or overkill, which burns deals continuous damage for a certain period of time. And then his third ability is gonna be Traction Grenade. Throws a traction grenade forward to inflict toad on enemies within a range, and his last ability is gonna be Overkill. Equipped with unique weapon. While the unique weapon is equipped, MP is continuously consumed. When MP runs out, the weapon is unequipped. Enemies hit by the unique weapon bullets take burst damage. The impact point of the unique weapon creates a damage zone, dealing continuous damage. There it is, guys. These are the 3 starter characters, and for me personally, Lepic is the character to play, especially if you're a solo player. If you are more of a team player that likes to tank and just soak up damage, then Ajax will be the one for you. If you are a support player that likes to debuff and contribute AoE buffs to your team, then Viesa will be the one for you. Just keep in mind that Viesa is the lowest damage champion of all 3. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do like the content, please remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.